Hello everyone, and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives, and last time we failed to stop a UFO from flying around because we had 0 interceptors on that continent, and then we proceeded to raid a landed UFO on the same continent. I choose to believe these two things are connected. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff out of that UFO. Yes, please, 2 of those. Let's keep it there for now. I'll build a third thing as needed, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could fill out a squad, actually. Okay, 67 credits at the moment. Building the foundry, building the labs. That does let us do a cybernetics, actually. Satellite uplink would be really useful, though, because what is our capacity?
Satellite uplink
Max.
at maximum
No one's at
capacity.
5, but that's something you want to keep ahead of. And I don't think we can really sell much anything. Yeah, none of those are broken, and I have learned to not sell them. And we don't have a lot of spare corpses because we sold a lot of them to get the early second lab. So, let's see, barracks. God, I wish we had a couple of extra snipers. Okay, to be considered later, like between episodes or something. For now, let's just finish up these labs.
Online.
Okay, so that should be like a 40% research speed increase, I think. Sure doesn't feel like it, I'll tell you that much.
Laboratory online.
Oh, that was only the 10%. Hold on, does that actually make a difference then? 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that got rid of, like, for most of them 2 to 3 days, and only 1 for the shorter ones. Okay, yeah, that's solid then. Okay, crystal autopsy. Chitin plating for manufacture. Needle grenade available for manufacture. That might be good, I don't quite know what it does. Bioelectric skin available in the gene lab. That could be useful. When I was looking up the Seeker stuff last episode, this came up. So it might be niche, but useful in that niche. Codename, Ridley, because of course. Even after years of research and study, until now I had never encountered something that is quite as beautiful, yet equally as deadly as this species. Unlike the other aliens we've encountered thus far, it is anthropodal in nature, plated in a sleek, black exoskeleton. I'd say purple, but whatever. The chrysalids, as we're calling them, based on their reproductive habits, measure over 3 meters long from nose to tail, and stand almost 2 meters high when perched on their hind legs. Their attack is not only extremely deadly, but also necessary for their reproduction, as the intended victim is not immediately killed, but instead turned into what can only be described as a mindless shell akin to a zombie, which serves as host to its offspring. When a human is bitten, an embryo is injected into the host and immediately begins to gestate. Once gestation is complete, which remarkably lasts only minutes, yeah, biology has some words with you on that one, but whatever, a newborn chrysalid will emerge, destroying its host in the process. We can only theorize as to why the aliens would utilize what appears to be a savage, unpredictable creature. We learned that in the final mission of Enemy Within, or sorry, Enemy Unknown. The answer was, as best I could parse, they fucked about and then found out. In any case, this is certainly not a creature to be trifled with, and our troops would do well to exercise extreme caution when engaging the species. Targeting another example in the field through the unit analysis view may provide additional information as to its combat capabilities. One final note, because we couldn't put this earlier, and we added it with Enemy Within, I'm sure, which may be of particular interest in regards to our own genetic enhancement work, there it is, we have finally managed to isolate the chrysalid exoskeleton's sensory capabilities, and they were in fact electroreceptors as I had initially suspected. It is my hope that we can use this discovery to enhance our soldiers' own abilities in regards to sensing and detecting enemy movement in the field. Plating. Needle grenade. A variant of the frag grenade. This weapon does equivalent damage over a much larger area, but the projectiles cannot penetrate cover. In modded XCOM Within, I think that you actually, like heavily modded, you could actually get kind of a similar item called the AP grenade, which would basically do this. Thus, units in cover relative to the center of the blast area will be unaffected. So, larger boom, same damage, but blocked by cover. Bioelectric skin. The soldier projects an electric field from his or her skin, revealing but not alerting nearby enemies. It is immune to strangulation. Oh, so if I just give everyone this, then they all have better vision and are immune to seekers. How much does that cost? Oh, wow, they're all on fast now. Well, you're on normal. Fine. Yeah, because these are probably getting us into plasma weaponry. I remember getting these in the last campaign and them not unlocking plasma weaponry, but it may have been light plasma rifle unlocks normal plasma rifle or something. Let's do the UFO power... no. Let's keep going with the autopsies because they're fast and they get us our gene mods.
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
Well, yeah, they never really explained the name for that, did they? Or why it was named that. Okay. We just got you. 35 credits, 15 meld. That's doable. What are you? Ah, that's mimicry. I can see why it's so expensive, because it literally makes you invisible to the enemy. Dear God, this seems totally good, though. I can do 3 at a time. Okay, you know, at least to test, then. Let's do this now. Trying to think if there's anything I need to buy. Satellite Nexus and the like. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, let's see, like, select multiple. Sorry, what? Oh, insufficient resources, that's why. I literally can't select both on any of them. I was gonna see if I could select multiple in a line and multiple across or not. Since we have so little money, let's go ahead and hold off for now, because making the Seekers just absolutely fucked over is something I like and I want to do, but that's more of a nice to have, not a need to have. Okay. Ship is in Asia. Muton Autopsy. Muton Autopsy, Adrenoneural Sympathy available in the Gene Lab, codename Nero. Standing well over 2 meters tall, the ratio of this subject's lean muscle to the rest of its body mass is staggering. Its bones are highly durable, yet very light in weight, and it seems to lack extramuscular fatty tissue of any kind. There is no part of this subject that has not been genetically engineered for combat. These mutons, a moniker given by the troops, have clearly been bred and modified from birth, with every enhancement contributing to its function as a sort of organic tank. As such, the mutons are capable of withstanding otherworldly amounts of damage and seem to have an incredible tolerance for pain. During the autopsy, we also noted a variety of ritualistic markings and unusual tattoos that we will never see, which imply some sort of past tribal structure among the muton species. It may be this tribal nature that led to the mutons' use of a war cry in battle, which seems to cause a surge in adrenaline within both the subject and even nearby allies. With this in mind, it is certainly possible that we could replicate this ability through our own genetic modification program, We've also noticed a number of distinct similarities between the genetic structure of the muton and floater specimens. Although I can only guess as to the aliens' intentions, it certainly appears that the floaters may have at one time been mutons themselves. If the aliens have been experimenting with the muton physiology, perhaps the floaters are a byproduct of their less successful attempts at genetic manipulation. We may be able to gain further insight into this creature's combat capabilities by targeting another example in the field in the unit analysis view. Adrenal neurosympathy. Overloads the soldier's adrenal glands when a kill is confirmed. The soldier emits pheromones that grant offensive benefits to all nearby squad mates, not more than once every 5 turns. That seems real good. How much offensive bonus? Keep going with the autopsies just to keep that up.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
Okay, 120. I was looking at the meld. 2 days on that. Another autopsy, defense matrix. Oh wow, we didn't get a genetic out of that. Okay. Codename Crimson Cape. As frightening and vicious as this species is on the battlefield, it's hard not to feel some sympathy for them on the dissection table. The specimen has been subjected to extensive biomedical modifications, some of which were undoubtedly quite painful and intrusive. The combination of living tissue and mechanical components gives the creature the look of a cruel, half-finished experiment. Most of the subject's internal organs have been replaced with the mechanical life support system that mimics their original functionality. A rather conventional propulsion system has also been grafted onto the subject's torso, although the power cells supplying the necessary thrust are extremely advanced by our own standards. I have removed a number of neural implants from the subject that appear to aid in the evasion of incoming projectile fire. The engineering team has already suggested several ways in which this technology might benefit our soldiers. You may find additional information about the combat capabilities of this species by targeting one in the field using the unit analysis view. Well, time to never use that. Sectoid, just to close that out.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Another 2 days. Not waiting on any soldiers. Correct. Oh, waiting on you, actually. Sorry, 4 days. Probably try to take a rookie on the next mission or two, see if I can get another sniper, or assault, I guess. God, what are the freaking odds of this lineup? Like, is it equal weight to each class? I'm genuinely curious. Oh, also we have the medal. No, you. Council Medal of Honor, probably 1 per Terra mission, I would guess. Okay, sign power, +1 aim and will for each mission completed with no soldier deaths, up to a maximum of 10. +10 aim and crit chance if not within 7 tiles of an allied unit. This one. It is so unlikely for anyone but, like, I guess a sniper to not be within 7 tiles of any other allies. And missions completed without soldier deaths, that's going to hit the maximum +10 aim and will pretty quickly. Just give you 1 of everything. And now we also have 1 of these. This is +5 aim against enemies in full cover. Assault you. That's the shield, so I don't think it's the same, so go ahead. I want him to be, like, on a hospital bed or something. Cool. Okay. Damn, still no gene mod on that. Okay. Codename Roswell. We found no discernible genetic variants between any of the small humanoid aliens that have been examined thus far. They are perfect genetic copies, each and every one of them. The subject's brain is quite sizable with respect to its body, and appears to have been augmented even further with cybernetic implants of some kind. Considering the fragile nature of this creature's physical form, it is safe to assume that these implants were intended to somehow improve the combat effectiveness of the species. Dr. Shen and the engineering team have already developed several theories as to how we might be able to adapt these implants for our own use. Additional tactical information may be available in the field when viewing hostile targets in the unit analysis view. Dr. Valen's personal note: cloning, genetic manipulation, biomedical implants. The implications of this technology and the aliens' motives are not reassuring. Okay. Well, that decreased. Let's do alien nav and UFO power source to get those done. See if I can work on getting up to firestorms. Because if I can get some early firestorms, cool, I'll take it. Did we not get the foundry first? Oh, probably procced at the same time, right.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Okay, for better or worse, I think I need to do this one because wherever we don't go has an increase in panic, and I don't have a satellite uplink to stop Mexico from leaving. That being said, we do get the continent bonus regardless. We can let Mexico leave, and that's not an issue. You would tick up to 4 by the looks of it, because this is the color for 4, and that's the color you're on. So if we say no to this, then that's 200. Scientist 4. We can get the 200 credits and then build more stuff more quickly. I don't know what happens if our home country leaves the council. You know what? For the sake of science, then, we might be locked at 1 panic, actually, based on this. Probably not locked at, but close to. Like, it's a lot harder for us to have an increase in panic, I guess. Let's try this so we get the money, see what happens to North America after that. Because we keep the continent bonus for North America no matter what, I think. Clear all y'all. Make items available. You. Assault is still wounded, god damn it. Zhang for second heavy. Sure, second support. Take one of the rooks. You know, it's difficult instead of very difficult. Let's take both rooks. Because in XCOM, a difficult mission is basically like normal difficulty. You over to 10 or 15 or whatever it is. Yep, 10. Not loadout. Customize. Okay. Edit. Loadout. Laser. Still on basic body armor because I haven't researched Carapace. Laser. Laser. Scope. Kind of redundant to give the sniper a scope, but it makes me feel better. Now let's give your aim is 55, your aim is 55, your will is slightly lower, you're the one who's more likely to live then, I guess. Yeah, we only have 2 laser rifles, so you're basically the sacrificial rookie. Like, if you live, then great. I would love to see you get another class, and so I use you more later, but you're the one that I don't care about. At all. You I care about a little. Laser, 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 item, item, item. Don't have anything else, so sure, let's go. Boop.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Decent enough tip. Not amazing, but useful, I guess. Operation Crimson Daze. Let's go. Boop. Boop.
position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Okay, it's the real small map. There's one meld. Wait, isn't this the one where there's a little more over here, like there's a second building? Yeah, and this is where we fought like or over here's where we fought like 4 thin men in one area before. Real difficult to get around this, so let's not start with the support. Let's see how far you can move. Oh, wait. Start with you so we can keep the rockets active.
Heading out.
And somehow that doesn't count as seeing it, so okay.
That's affirmative. That's what we're looking for.
4 turns on that. Totally fine. Like, we're not going to get more vision by doing this, so let's do this. I could have gone right next to the melt. God damn it. Okay, that's just an optimization thing. Technically, this involves kicking the door in, which, like, mechanically does alert aliens. But I don't think we're in any danger of that, really, here. Ooh, it's also a good angle for rockets.
Running.
Okay, cool. Just gonna overwatch you here. Really unlikely to get something, actually. You know what? Yeah, go here.
Moving out.
Like, the angle from there is just, it's not gonna get any vision on anything over in this room.
Come get some.
Aye, weapons hot.
Well, that's bad. Okay, who do we have? Cool. Great. Hard to say which of these is more preferable here, but I think this one, because it's behind full cover.
Eat this.
Overwatch with you.
On it.
Overwatch with you.
Aye, aye.
Okay. That's good for us. Please, 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 please.
I'll get him next time.
That's jump? Yeah. I don't think it can do anything after its jump.
X-rays got me outflanked.
Okay. All things considered, that was probably the best possible option. 100%.
Got it.
Oh, you're on Overwatch, duh. Okay, thank you, game. I did not want to test my mettle with whether I would save scum that. Give it the low percentage, just see if it works. Yeah, okay.
Adjusting sights.
Really don't want to go beyond that angle. Oh yeah, we can do this.
On the move.
Good. Die.
Frag out.
You go here.
To that location. It's
Click
been
on that.
secured.
Go over here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And you here.
On the move.
No overwatches, but also no active enemies despite messing up that engagement. Yeah, some vision, but not amazing.
I'm on the move. I've got a visual.
Yeah, I figured that was probably going to happen. Oh boy, did you choose the wrong place. This one's going to be harder for the rest of the squad to hit. Unfortunately, no double tap. Hey, you can actually shoot from here. Good for you. Ooh, and he's the one with our double shot. So unlikely to do anything, but I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, wow, actually. Okay. I'll take some good luck.
Okay. I'll move
Here.
like the wind.
Thank you, Thin Men, for not causing a giant, annoying as hell acid cloud to show up here.
Roger that. Rolling out.
Come inside.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, got our squad posted up here. Sniper's way far away, so not going to be useful at the moment. It sounded like it was, like, up here or something. That could be bad. Okay, nothing yet. I remember there being a pipe, like, here or something. Oh, no, there's a ladder up to there, right. There's a pipe or ladder or something there. That seems like the safest for us at the moment. Oh, there's the other meld.
Let's do this.
So she can go up to the roof next turn and then either use her pistol with good elevation or one turn after that, use her sniper. Hopefully. It's possible I'll run into like her max sprint distance or something. There we go. We can get one square away, so let's go for the corner here.
Alien object inside.
Okay, 5 turns left. Not an issue at all. We'll cover inside. You're probably good then.
Okay. Aye, aye, Commander.
Always stick with your buddy.
On it. If they move, they die. Cover. I feel, Commander.
5 overwatches. Please, sectoid, show up. Yeah, inside. Not surprising.
Did you hear that?
Roger
There's
that.
that. Yeah, that blue move would have been way too far away for a good pistol shot.
Moving to position. Got it.
I could use this, actually. That... It's actually not a bad idea.
Moving to designated position.
I'm hoping that doesn't get vision into this area. Okay. That gets us, obviously, amazing elevation now.
Good copy. Moving on target.
You are our rookie.
Got it. Moving.
Post you up at the door. That goes around the other side. Okay, good. Hi, Thin Man.
Weapon
You will die now. They didn't Overwatch. Oh, no, I was on rifle. Okay, yeah, that's a higher building, so unless they're around this area, I can't actually see them. Okay. Start with this one. And I was relying on hollow targeting there, by the way. I did think that through. And you have double shot. Not that you need it.
score.
Let's just reload you.
Let's rock.
Just a round of reloads, basically.
Roger. We've got my eyes on. Aye, aye, Commander.
Get in there so you're in cover and have sight, at least as much as you can.
Got it covered.
over to pistol, just so you can overwatch.
Roger. I've got eyes on.
Back over to the rifle. Yeah. Really nothing left to do but breach at this point. Okay.
Eyes on target.
Loaders. One on Overwatch. No vision. Blocked by the thing. Damn. I do not have my assault. Yeah, it's still wounded. Ooh, you're the one with the stun. Okay, we could get a floater interrogation, actually. And aim down. Neither of you have grenades. Okay. Yeah. Give it a shot.
I am on it.
Right. Can't use rockets after moving. I think I'd remember that by now. Yeah, we'll go for the stun on the other one because it's on Overwatch at the moment, and I don't have good Overwatch removal. 65 hit, not
X-ray
bad.
neutralized.
On the move. On Overwatch.
Don't want to move you here because, again, not again, but because line of sight to it. It's like here, though. Is it outside the building? I'm just gonna do this really quick.
Scan. I'm covering that area. Come get some.
Realistically, it's just gonna die to Overwatch, but if I can get an interrogation, I want to. Bye. Just, no, you're not living through that.
Bye-bye.
But that was
We nailed it,
13
Commander.
damage.
Mission accomplished.
13 damage from Overwatches when we're, like, almost fully into laser weapons. Dear God.
Excellent work, Commander. I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of the melt substance without any casualties.
Even the rookies didn't get promoted, and we have wet work. Wow, okay. 4 floater corpses, 4 thin man corpses. Let's see, that would be 8, 9, 10 fragments. 14 fragments, or not. 20 meld. I was specifically not looking down, so I wouldn't see the number first. I was trying to calculate it based on our previous missions. Panic across Asia, panic across North America, panic in Egypt down by 1. Oh boy! Let's see what happens when I click this button.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Nothing. Okay, you are supposed to be in panic, actually. Engineering, facilities. You, satellite uplink, now. ETA 14 days. Okay, we have 10 days after the uplink before the council report. Engineering, build. Satellites, we currently have 1. Get a second one. Some of these are kind of interesting, actually. Oh, wow, that is expensive. Facilities, 0 on that, 14 on that, building satellites. Satellite Nexus, is that just a thing we can do? No, okay. Let's go ahead and build Cybernetics Lab for, adjacency. I don't intend to use mech units quite yet, but I know this is what the square is going to be used for, and we do have the money for it at the moment. Is there anything else I could be using the money for, though? Gene Lab, for example. Okay, we can afford both these now, so... yeah, it's one of these. But you can go up. So yeah, it's one of the 2 options for each of the 5 areas. Okay. Still feel like Adrenal Neural Sympathy is probably really nice. Snipers, it's not great for because they're further away. I think that cannot occur more than once every 5 turns. I just realized the mission ended. I'll finish my sentence, don't worry. I think that once every 5 turns might be for all soldiers, though. Like, you can't stack this on everyone in your squad and get 6 stacks of it all at once per 5 turns. I think that it's only once. Anyway, I'm clearly getting sucked back into this, so that was the mission, along with a little bit of extra, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube subscribe a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where... I have a feeling I'm going to find a way to go flat broke in about 5 seconds, and we will see what happens. I'm in a race against time to try to get Mexico and Panic's terror back down, because if they're at 5 when the council mission, or when the council report ticks over, then they leave the project. But if I get them below 5 before the council report, then I think they still stay in the project. Mexico I'm willing to let go of because I think we keep the continent bonus no matter what. Japan I want to keep in the council, though, because the Asia continent bonus is still something that I don't have, and I don't know what it is, actually, but it could be useful then. But that'll be for consideration next time. So until then, thank you all very much for joining me. Hope to see you then. Bye.